Now, Virginia restaurants have been among the hardest hit by the pandemic, but the industry is adapting and calling on their customers to come back. And with a special celebration kicking off this week called Dine Diego. And we are joined by Andy Bauman, owner of two beautiful restaurants in San Diego Bay, the Bali Hai and Tom Ham's Lighthouse. Also a board member of the California Restaurant Association. Andy, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having us on. And thank you for giving us, an opportunity to really show what restaurants are doing to kind of survive these times.
Absolutely. And I do want to ask you up front, you have two of the best known restaurants in the city. How are you hanging in there?
I mean, we're doing what we can. We're so blessed. I'm third generation. Tom Ham was my grandfather. This is the 66th year we've operated the Bali Hai. He built Tom Ham's Lighthouse in 1971. We're normally doing about 200 weddings a year. We only got to do weddings for the first 6 weeks of this experience. We're a lot luckier than other restaurants. We have a beautiful venue. We have this beautiful patio you can kind of see behind me. And so because we aren't doing the weddings, we've been able to adapt and seat outdoors at both of our locations. But in the long run of things, this isn't really going to help us. We can't keep operating like this. We can't keep operating with a bunch of space that we have that isn't being utilized. All this space we have indoors that we're not allowed to sit at, it's just tough. So the Dine Diego experience is really just supposed to encourage the public to come out and however they feel comfortable. Restaurants, again, like I said, are doing whatever they can do to survive, whether it's takeout, whether it's outdoor dining, whether it's indoor dining, and that might change on Tuesday, but we're doing what we can, and we're here. My family's working hard, and we're not going anywhere. So, yeah.
And what you're saying about the struggles that you're going through, we're hearing that from so many restaurant owners and proprietors. And Dine Diego, as we talked about, which kicked off just yesterday, it's going to go for an entire month. And what it is, you're trying to let customers know that it is safe to come back and enjoy the restaurants and what's being done to adapt so that they know they're safe and they can still have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, it's really to show people that we are doing what's safe, and we are doing the best that we can do across the board. And like I said, there are tons of different options. So we're utilizing the Restaurant Week website because obviously restaurants couldn't afford to do a discount this year. We just couldn't do that. So the Restaurant Week website is what's fueling Dine Diego. And so if you go to the SanDiegoRestaurantWeek.com, you'll get to see all the restaurants participating, and you can search by neighborhood. You can search by unique offerings, which is a great thing to do because some people, aren't comfortable with dining out yet, but they might be comfortable with picking up a meal kit from a restaurant, which some people are doing that to survive if they don't have a patio. At the Bali Hai, we're doing a fun thing where you can get Mai Tais to go. It's a great thing. We sell a ton of Mai Tais. It's our signature drink. I was actually the bartender when we sold the 2 millionth Mai Tai in March 2008, and we can't service as many as we used to without as much space as we used to. So we started offering to-go Mai Tais at the Bali Hai, and it's been taken off.
Yeah, I saw that on your website. You keep track right down to the number of the millions of Mai Tais that you've sold. That's pretty cool. So let's talk a little bit about some of the specials. You go to the website that you mentioned, SanDiegoRestaurantWeek.com. You've got a bingo game going on, and there's a chance at a pretty cool prize, which would be a year of dining. All the restaurants kind of got together and put together gift certificates, right?
Yeah, so to participate, all we're asking restaurants to do is just donate some gift cards. That's really all it is. We're not charging money. Where Restaurant Week was a paid event that the Restaurant Association put on for members, we're encouraging all restaurants to join. So if there's restaurants watching who haven't done this, please reach out to us. We just want people to go out and support this community. We employ 90 plus people at the Bali Hai and 90 at Tom Ham's. And, these are your neighbors. These are everybody in your local community. When we're busy, our delivery drivers are busy. A bunch of the sponsors for this event are local companies. Cutwater Spirits, Specialty Produce is huge for the local restaurant community. And they threw in a bunch of money for this event. And, it's really, please come out, support us. A lot of things are going to change. We'll see on Tuesday if they close indoors. It might be the final straw for a bunch of restaurants. And so we need help. That's kind of why we're reaching out.
We know, yeah, Andy, we can't understate it or overstate it. The restaurants are desperate right now. And part of that is that you're asking for donations on the website as well, not just to participate, but even if you don't want to go to the restaurant, make a donation, help the restaurants out, help the employees out. Andy Bauman, owner of Bali Hai and Tom Ham's Lighthouse on San Diego Bay, both beautiful locations.